Okay, so very good evening to you guys. Welcome along to our Thursday night quiz. It is your host, John O'Connor, with you as usual this Thursday night. Good to have you here with us. Not too bad either on the numbers, which is good. Good to see. Let's take a little peek in and see how many participants we have for tonight's 20 teams have locked in and ready to do battle for tonight's cash prize. As usual, is 25% of all entrance fees goes back to the winners of tonight's quiz. Also, if you purchased raffle tickets in at the checkout, we have another little draw that we do just after the quiz if you haven't played this Thursday night. Small cash prize depending on, of course, how many people have purchased tickets. The winning cash goes to the so all the cash, should I say, goes to the winner of that raffle. Okay, so keep that in mind. 21 teams at the moment. Not too bad. Hopefully I find you all well and you've had a good week so far. What have we got, guys, for you lined up? It's week 45, imagine, of our Thursday night quiz. We won't be long before we creep up on the 1 year mark. Okay, it'll be a full year since we started the live stream, and a full year since we were last in the Cove Bar. So hopefully at some stage later on, guys, in the year, fingers crossed, we'll be back in pubs doing what we were doing beforehand. We were going to keep this quiz going. We're going to keep it going, these Thursday night ones. It's not a night that conflicts any of my pub gigs, so why not? So you won't be missing out. If you miss one of our local quizzes, you can rely on these Thursday night quizzes, guys, for the next foreseeable future as well. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me fine. Everything is good. We are available on the YouTube live chat as well. If there's any messages, requests, dedications, anything at all, you know the drill. That live chat is available on screen throughout the night as well, so if you want to have a bit of banter with that, please do. Let's keep it clean for any kids that might be watching on YouTube. Now, a lot of teams, actually I must put up a poll question some stage. I'd be interested to know is how many teams are actually just using the app and not using a separate device or TV to watch the live stream. Are you doing it all on the one app? That's what I want to find out if I can in the next couple of weeks. It would be interesting to find that out, okay? So we have the usual 75 questions coming your way. We're just going to stop the countdown for just a second. We have 25 questions in round 1 and round 2 and again in round 3 with a short break after question 25 and again after 50. And yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with this tonight. So guys, Our theme this week, if there is to be a theme, is around Valentine's. So there's going to be a bit of love questions on movies, romantic movies or songs, things like that. You will find a good few more than usual in this week's quiz. We had to do something for Valentine's weekend, surely. Okay, so let's try and get organized here and put the camera back up into the side here so that we can begin our quiz. Let's have one final little look in here and see how many we have. 21 teams, not too bad at all. Thank you very much for coming out again. All right, so guys, if you're all set and ready, you know the drill. We have the first 25 questions. I'm going to read it first, then I will unlock it. Keep an eye on your devices because that's all going to happen before you hear from me telling you that we're unlocking the app. So just keep an eye on the device at all times. You'll see a 10-second countdown when we've unlocked the question, by which you must lock in an answer before that 10 seconds completes. Now, the faster you answer those questions, as you will be well aware if you've played this quiz before, means more points. Okay, it goes down by 10 points every second that you delay in answering those. Your tally score will be in the top left hand corner of the app, so keep an eye on that. And from time to time, we will show you the scoreboard that'll appear on your device as well as on the live stream. Okay, so keep an eye on all those things. Okay, so if we're all set and ready, guys, the very best to look to tonight. Let's start this quiz, and we're not going to be waiting the hour and 5 minutes. Here it is, in fact, question number 1. Which dance act won Britain's Got Talent, The Champions, in 2019? Is it A, Twist and Pulse, B, George Sampson, is it C, Stavros Flatley? We're going to put 10 seconds on this question. Okay, let's have a look at the results of the way those votes came in. Here's how it is. 41% going with B, George Sampson. The actual correct answer is A, Twist and Pulse is the correct answer. Okay, so what will we do? Will we have a quick little look at who's in the house? The Wizard of Oz, Stagecoach, Gone with the Wind, they are among the many films released in the year something, considered one of the greatest ever for American film. Is it A, 1939, B, 1944, C is 1949, or D is 1954? You've got 10 seconds. Checking here, 63% going with A, and 19% going with C, 1949. 10-year gap there. The correct answer is, of course, 1939. Question number 3. Which of these Celine Dion songs helped sell over 30 million copies of the motion picture soundtrack of 1997's Titanic? Is it A, Because You Love Me, B, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, C, My Heart Will Go On, D, The Power of Love? Okay, let's see. Should be no problems, but one team going with It's All Coming Back to Me Now. It'll come back to you right now when we tell you the correct answer is C, My Heart Will Go On. Unmistakably. Here's question number 4. City Lights, named by the American Film Institute as the greatest romantic comedy of all time, stars which silent film comedian? Is it A, Buster Keaton, B, Charlie Chaplin, C, Harold Lloyd, or D, Roscoe Archbuckley? You've got 10 seconds. Let's put 10 seconds on it first anyway, John. Are we going to see a live update of the votes here? Okay, you weren't able to play that question, and that is my fault. We pressed the button too early there, but not to worry, we might be able to go back and play that. So if we go to 3 and then 4, and I'm going to put 10 seconds on it again, guys. So hopefully all will go well. Let us know how you get on with it. No, it's telling me that time has run out. Interesting. Apologies for that, guys. Not sure why it won't let us play the question. But I am determined, so if you give me one more second, I would like to try again if I can. Does that unlock it? No, it just keeps telling us. Alright, not to worry, we move on to question 5. Here it is. Okay, so what classic film star is the subject of this Andy Warhol paint, or print should I say? Is it A. Audrey Hepburn, B. Grace Kelly, C. Katharine Hepburn, or D. Sophia Loren? 10 seconds. Press the correct button, John. Results look like this. 88% going with A. Audrey Hepburn. This is correct. Let's play question number 6 now. 1991's Everything I Do It For You was which artist's biggest hit? Is it Aerosmith, Bryan Adams, Luther Vandross, or Rod Stewart? 10 seconds. Okay, let's have a look here. One saying Rod Stewart, everyone else saying Bryan Adams. Let's take a look at the scores if we can do that so for just a moment. The pop ballad, How Deep Is Your Love, was a 1977 hit for what band? Is it A. Bee Gees, B. Fleetwood Mac, C. Casey and the Sunshine Band, or D. Tony Orlando and Dawn? You've got 10 seconds. Correct answer here is, we're going straight to it, because 100% of teams did answer correctly with Bee Gees. Question 8. Which of these is not a work by the Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh? Is it A. Cafe Terrace at Night, B. The Starry Night, C. Iris, or D. In the Cafe? You've got 10 seconds. %, going with In the Cafe. Well played, that's correct answer. Excellent stuff. Here's question number 9. According to the National Retail Federation, around 36% of the approximately $20 billion spent on Valentine's Day in 2020 was spent on, is it A. cards, B. chocolates, C. flowers, or D. stuffed animals? Okay, let's check out how you play this one. Here's how you voted. 63% going with flowers, 31% with chocolates. Nobody said stuffed animals. The correct answer is C, flowers. Well played. Here's question number 10. Which classic film of Hollywood's golden age ends with the memorable line, "Tomorrow's another day"? Is it A, From Here to Eternity, B, Gone with the Wind, C, Casablanca, or D, The Wizard of Oz? 80%, as high as 80% going with Be Gone with the Wind. Excellent, well played. Here's the scores. With question 11 next. In 1861, what chocolatier created the first heart-shaped box of chocolates for Valentine's Day? Is it A. Cadbury, B. Godiva, C. Lindt, or D. Whitman? You've got 10 seconds now to lock in those answers. Okay, 47% with C. What have we got? 27% with A. Correct answer is Cadbury is correct. Here's question number 12 now next. What is the most successful English team in European football tournament history? Is it A. Manchester United, B. Liverpool, C. Arsenal, or D. Chelsea? Okay, so 88% going with Liverpool, 13% for Manchester United, and none for Arsenal or Chelsea. The correct answer is B. Liverpool is correct. Here's question 13. Which of these songs features in the Broadway musical Jersey Boys? Is it Walk Like a Man, B. Walk Away Renee? Is it C. Walk On By? 10 seconds. $44 for A, 50% for C. Correct answer is... it is A, Walk Like a Man. That's the correct answer. Here's question 14. Which of these does the NHS advise using to cover a burn? Is it A, greaseproof paper, B, cling film, C, slice of ham, or D, tin foil? It should say tin foil, not Tim. You've got 10 seconds. %, going with B. Let's see if we can edit that, can we? Just as we're playing that, it should say tinfoil. Now it's fixed. 81%. Is this correct? It sure is. One team went with slice of ham. Okay. Here's your scores. Question 15. In the sitcom Are You Being Served, what is Miss Braham's first name? Is it Samantha, Shirley, Shelley, or Sharon? You've got 10 seconds to lock in those answers. Okay, 69% going with... it is... B. Shirley is correct. Question 16. Here it is. With an average elevation of 2,500 meters above sea level, what continent has the highest average altitude? Is it Asia, Africa, Antarctica, or Australia? 10 seconds. Check out how you voted here. Let's see, 38% for both A and B, just 19% for C, and 6% for Australia. The correct answer is C. Antarctica is the answer we're looking for here. So well done to 19% of teams out there. Here's question 17. First letter of your answer, that's all we need. In what film series does Bonnie Bedelia play the wife of Bruce Willis's character? All I need is just the first letter of your answer. Make sure you hit submit to send those answers in to us. So 94% going with the letter D for Die Hard. That's the correct answer. D is all we need here. So well done. Here's question 18. First letter of your answer once again. Which Shakespeare character delivers a monologue while holding a skull? 50%, half the room going with H for Hamlet, and then we have quite a few different answers across the board. Here's the correct answer. It is H for Hamlet. Here's question number 19. Are you wise enough to flavour food with this ingredient? Have a look at the picture. Is it basil, rosemary, sage or spinach? You've got 10 seconds. So we've zoomed in, close-up picture. Is it basil, rosemary, sage or spinach? %, going with C. This is correct. Well done. Here's your scores. Question 20 next. Another close-up picture here. Can you clearly see what this image might be? Cellophane, icicles, jellyfish or water bottle? 10 seconds for your answer. Taking a look at this one, the most popular one here is icicles, 25% water bottles. The correct answer is... it is water bottles is the correct answer. Can we have another picture, another look at that picture? So this is it more zoomed out, guys. Alright, water bottles is what we're looking for. Here's question 21. First letter of your answer, what first name links Oscar-winning actresses Stone and Thompson? First letter of your answer, please. %, with the letter E for Emma Thompson and Emma Stone is the correct answer here. Question 22. Cusco was the capital of an ancient empire on what continent? Is it A, Asia, B, Africa, C, Europe, D, South America? %, going with D. Hold on, it is correct. Here's question 23, so in round one. The red and yellow library seen on the mustard was introduced in 1866. Now, let's see here. Is that written right? The red and yellow library seen on what mustard? Yeah, and what mustard was introduced in 1866. Let's see how you get on with this one. We're going to start a 10-second countdown here. Some good answers coming in here. Nearly 80% of you going with Colvins. That is because it is a correct answer. All right, well played. Here's question 24. Goodbyes was a 29 hit. What's that mean? 29th hit for Young Thug. And which American rapper? I'm not sure if I have this right or not, guys. So Goodbyes was a 29 hit. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe you know more about it. Let me know in the live chat if you do. Let's play it anyway and see how we get on. You've got 10 seconds here. So we're looking for the name of an American rapper here, and it looks like a lot of you do know where this question is going here. Well, we'll have a look at the results here. In fact, it started really well. A lot of people coming in there. Yeah, that's Post Malone and Young Thug. The song's called Goodbyes. There you go. You learned something new. Even the host learned something new. We got a picture question now on your device, guys. Can you tell us what the name of this country is? If you can, give me the first letter of it. You've got 10 seconds. %94 answering correctly. T for Turkey. That is the correct answer. Guys, let's take a look at the scoreboard before we take our first 5-minute break of the evening. Let's take a Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of this Thursday night's quiz. Okay, so we're all set and ready for the next 25 questions. More of the same, folks. General knowledge, a bit of love in there for this Valentine's weekend. Stand by for those. Let's get the next 25 questions underway. I'm going to kick things off with a music question, okay? Stand by for that. First letter, first name, 10,000 Hours by country duo Dan and Shay features which Canadian pop star? First letter, first name. Alright, let's check out what way the teams played. 60% Jay or Justin Bieber is correct. Question number 2, in tennis, what does the term love refer to? Is it A, 0? Is it B, 15? C, 30? D, 40? Here's 10 seconds. Okay, let's see. Here we go. 82% going with A. We've got 2 teams voting for B, 1 team for C. Correct answer is 0 is correct. Question 3 now next. Vision of Love and Love Takes Time were the first 2 singles from which pop star's debut album. Is it A, Janet Jackson, B, Gloria Estefan, C, Mariah Carey, D, Shania Twain? Alright, let's have a look here. 38% going with Janet Jackson. The correct answer is Mariah Carey is what we're looking for here. Question 4. The Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody was the backdrop to this intimate scene from which 1990 romantic film starring Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? You can give first letter of your answer if you wish. Okay, so most popular answer here is Ghost. This is correct. We got 2 scoreboards. We're going to take a look at the best performing teams in just round 2, and then we'll take a peek at the overall scores. Between 1933 and 1949, what acting duo made 10 films together from Flying Down to Reno to the Barclays of Broadway? Was it A, Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, B is Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn, C, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, or D, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall? 10 seconds. %, of you going with C, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers. That's correct. Elvis Presley took Can't Help Falling in Love with You to number 2 on the Billboard charts in 1961. Which band hit number 1 in 1993 with their cover version of the song? Is it Backstreet Boys, Simply Red, The Pretenders, or UB40? Correct answer is UB40. 82% of you answering correctly. Here's question number 7. John Legend's first number 1 song was All of Something, which topped the charts in 2014. Is it Her, Me, You, Us? Okay, so we got answers for all options here. This is how the results came in. 71%. All of me is correct. Here's question number 8 is next. Ranked as Billboard's magazine's #1 love song of all time, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross are the singers of what 1981 classic? Is it A, Endless Love, B, The Way You Love Me, C, I'll Make Love to You, or D, Love Me Tender? Let's check it out. Let's have a look and see what way the results came in here. 14 teams, 88% of you going with A, Endless Love. This is correct. Well done. Let's have a look at the scores again. Here they are. What 1941 American classic film produced and directed by Orwell is shown here? Is it To Be or Not to Be, The Great Dictator, His Girl Friday, or Citizen Kane? Alright, let's have a look. Here it is. 88% going with D. Citizen Kane is correct. Here's question 10. In Hollywood's golden age, on-screen kisses were not meant to appear too lustful, so they were initially limited to how many seconds? Okay, you've got 10 seconds now. But how many seconds were they allowed to kiss for on screen back in the day? Right, let's see what we have here. So we had 10 seconds, 47 seconds. We've 2, we've 5, and we've 3. The correct answer is 3 seconds was the most. Here's question 11. Which 80s Brat Pack actor appeared in the film of Paul Abdul's Rush Rush and married the singer the following year? Was it A, Jude Nelson, B, is Emilio Estevez, is it C, Andrew McCarthy, or D, Rob Lowe? You've got 10 seconds. Looks like the video's been stopped, but not to worry. Let's have a look and see how you voted here. 50% for B, 25% for A. It is B is the correct answer. Here's question 12. As of 2021, which of the following Hollywood power couples has endured in their marriage the longest? Is it A, Tom Hanks and Rita? Is it B, Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew? Is it C, Faith Hill and Tim McGraw? Or D, Kevin Bacon and Karen? You've got 10 seconds. Okay, so 53% saying A, 24 for B. The correct answer is Tom Hanks. Okay, he is ranked first at 31 years. Okay, 31 years. Let's take a look at both scores. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis married in 2015, but originally met on the set of what TV series 17 years earlier? When Kunis was just 15. Is it A, Third Rock from the Sun, B, Scrubs, C, That 70s Show, or D, How I Met Your Mother? As high as 81% here. That 70s show is the answer. Well done. Question 14. Also the title of a 2003 feature film starring Scarlett Johansson. What is this painting called? Is it A, The Other Boy and Girl? Is it B, Lost in Translation? C is Her? Or D, The Girl with the Pearl Earring? 10 seconds. Alright, here's how you played it. 15 teams. 88% of you are going with D, Girl with a Pearl Earring. That's correct. Here's question 15. Named after the Rembrandt painting, Night Watch is a variety of what flower? First letter of your answer, please. Okay, 33% of you are going with the letter T. It is tulip. It's correct. Question 16 now. Queen's #1 single in the United States was the song Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Okay, that song was written as a tribute to what man? Is it A, Elton John, B, Johnny Cash, C, Mick Jagger, or D, Elvis Presley? All teams locked in an answer. It's between B and D, but is it really? I don't think so. It is D, Elvis Presley. Here's your scores. First letter, first name in 2018. Who became the new host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? First letter, first name. %100 of teams answering correctly. It is Jeremy Clarkson is correct. Question 18. Almas is the most expensive type of what fish egg delicacy? First letter of your answer. So let's have a look here. 88% going with caviar is correct. Question 19. In the Shakespeare quote, uneasy lies the head that wears a what? 10 seconds. All votes have been casted. First letters have been given. We've got 4 different answers. The correct one is the letter C. Crown is correct. Here's question 20. First letter of your answer, what spirit is missing from a Virgin Mary cocktail that is in a Bloody Mary? First letter of your answer. Right, let's have a look and see what answers we have here. We have R, G, and V. Correct answer is V. Vodka, that is correct. Let's take another quick look at the scores. The Blue Room is a website for fans of what Merseyside Football Club? First letter of your answer. Okay, no problems here, as 100% of you going with E for Everton. Question 22. In 2019, the USA recorded the biggest ever victory in the FIFA Women's World Cup as they beat which country 13-0? Is it A, Thailand, B, Jamaica, or C, Chile? Checking the results here. Here they are. 12 correct answers. Is it correct? I think it is. Well played. Excellent. Here's question 23. In what sitcom was the Skinner's Arms the local pub? Is it A, Love Thy Neighbour, B, The Good Life, C, Steptoe and Son? Checking the results. Let's see how you played it here. 10 teams, 67 of you going with C, Steptoe and Son. That is a correct answer. Here's question 24. Used in giving a married woman's maiden name after her surname, the word "nie" comes from the French meaning what? Is it A, widow, B, born, C, change, or D, wife? Let's put 10 seconds. Right, let's check it out here. No problems here. Everybody is alert and taking it in. Well done. It is B, born. Let's get our final question, round 2. Picture 1 once again. What is the name of this country? All I need is the first letter of your answer. So many answers coming in here for this one. Correct one we're looking for is Costa Rica. Is correct. Okay, so guys, we're going to take another short break. When we come back, we will have the questions, of course, to round 3. And we're going to be just showing one scoreboard in the next round, and that will be just the scores from round 3. And we'll add them together then at the very end for the results. And hopefully then we will find, which I'm sure we will, we always do, we'll find a winner for our quiz shortly after that. So we'll see you back here shortly for those. Welcome back to part 3 of tonight's Thursday night quiz. Hope it's going okay for you. Got 25 questions now to make some movements on our leaders. If you're here for the cash prize, you know what you need to do over the next 25 questions. So guys, it is the final round. Call it what you like, round of death as well, because you're going to start losing points for incorrect answers. It's going to be minus 20 points for incorrect answers in this round. We are going to be just showing you one of the scoreboards, and that scoreboard is just teams performing in round 3. At the very end, we will do the usual top 5 team announcement, and then we'll post up all scores on your devices shortly after that. Also, the raffle ticket lottery is at the very end, so don't go anywhere after the question 25 is finished, because we want to do that cash prize from raffle tickets purchased. Incidentally, guys, we have other quizzes. We have one again tomorrow night as well. I think you may have the information for that on our newsletter. If not, we'll be posting up a link tomorrow morning on our Facebook pages and groups if you want to jump in on that one. And Saturday nights, I think, is a private function, so unfortunately I can't invite you to that one. So look, nevertheless, we continue. Here's question number 1, round 3. In what decade did Elton John have his first solo UK #1 single? Was it the 1970s, the 2000s, the 1990s, or the 1980s? 10 seconds. Alright, check out the results here. So 53% going with the 1970s. Let's see, 33% saying the 1990s. The correct answer is in fact 1990s, believe it or not. Interesting stuff. Here's question number 2. Ed Sheeran teamed up with Beyonce for his duet version of which of these songs from 2017, and then joined forces with Andrea Bocelli for the symphony version? Is it A, Shape of You, B, Perfect, C, Happier, or D, Photograph? All teams locked in their answer. Let's have a look here. Oh, we've already done it. Let's press this one to have a look. 80% saying perfect. The answer is perfect. Here's question 3. Another picture question coming your way. So what's the name of this country? All I need is the first letter of your answer. You have the outline of the country and some of that flag as well. See what you can come up with here. So the letter A, 42%. The correct answer is the letter S for Serbia is the correct answer. Let's take a look at just the scores from According to superstition, if the first bird a woman sees on Valentine's Day is a goldfinch, what type of man will she marry? Is it A, argumentative, B, happy, C, poor, or D, rich? Let's see how you voted. 81% saying rich, 13% saying poor. If she spots a crossbill, she'll marry an argumentative man. A bluebird, she'll marry a happy man. A sparrow for a poor man. And rich for a goldfinch. So well done to 81% of you. Okay, on we go. Question 5. Here it is. Truly, Madly, Deeply and I Knew I Loved You were #1 hits for which of these bands at the end of the 20th century? A, Savage Garden, B, 98 Degrees, C, Hanson, or D, Backstreet Boys? Okay, 88% of you going with A. Savage Garden. This is a correct answer. Question 6. What Hollywood screen legend said, "Love is a fire, but whether it is going to warm your heart or burn down your house, you can never tell"? Is it A. Elizabeth Taylor, B. Joan Crawford, C. Mae West, or D. Marilyn Monroe? Alright, let's check out the results here. Okay, a little bit of everything here. Nothing too unanimous. The correct answer is Joan Crawford. B is the correct answer. Here's question 7. Named the greatest movie musical of all time by the American Film Institute, what 1952 film takes its title from a song written from a 1929 Hollywood revive? Is it A. A Star is Born, B. Meet Me in St. Louis, is it D. The Bang Wagon, or D. Singing in the Rain? I pressed the wrong button again, have I? Is it going to let me do the 10 seconds? Let me just try and see if we can get the 10 seconds on that. You might not be able to play it because these buttons have been all moved around with a software update and has made a mess of things for me. I don't think it's letting any team play the question. No one put in an answer. That's my fault again. The buttons have been all moved around on this update. I can tell you the answer. You'd be kicking yourself if you had it here. You'd be kicking me if you could. The correct answer would have been Singing in the Rain. So let's correctly put this in order. Here we go. Question number 8. Here it is. From these Hollywood celebrities with notoriously short marriages, who had the shortest at just 55 hours? Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian, Pamela Anderson, or Jennifer Lopez? Here's the correct one. Let's check out the results here. So 47 saying Britney, 29% Pamela Anderson. The correct answer is A. Britney Spears. So let's have a look at some of these. So Jennifer Lopez, short marriage was to dancer Chris Judd. It lasted 4 months. Pamela Anderson has 2 short marriages, one to rocker Kid Rock and also to Rick Solomon. The marriage lasted 4 months and 2 months respectively. Kim Kardashian short marriage was to an NBA basketball player and that lasted 10 weeks. Britney Spears wed her childhood sweetheart in a quick Las Vegas ceremony in January 2004. Approximately 55 hours later, the marriage was annulled. Okay, so interesting stuff. So well done at 47% of teams. Here's the scores in the round. Question number 9 and next. The classic MGM film The Wizard of Oz is based on L. Frank Baum's 1900 children's fantasy novel. Which of the following is true in how the film differed from the novel? Was it A. The Tin Man does not exist in the novel, B. Toto the dog was named Skunk in the novel, or C. Dorothy's ruby slippers were silver in the novel, or D. The Yellow Brick Road was rainbow coloured in the novel? 10 seconds. Right, okay, not too convincing. The actual answer is C. Dorothy's ruby slippers were silver in the novel. I think we had a question not too long ago about something similar. Here's question 10. In the 1993 film Sleepless in Seattle, Meg Ryan's character suggests meeting Sam and his son John at the Empire State Building on Valentine's Day after watching what classic film? Is it A. An Affair to Remember, B. Casablanca, C. From Here to Eternity, or D. Love Story? 40% for both A and B. The correct answer we're looking for is A, an affair to remember. Question 11. Here it is. The haunting version of Nothing Compares to You was a hit for Sinead O'Connor in 1990, but who originally wrote the song? First letter of your answer will do fine. %, going with the letter P for Prince. That is correct. Well played. Here's question 12. One of the most legendary Hollywood romances between Katharine Hepburn and whom she never married because he was still wed to someone else. Is it A, Humphrey Bogart, B, Cary Grant, C, Jimmy Stewart, or D, Spencer Tracy? Here's how you voted. Okay, the correct answer is D. It is Spencer Tracy. That's correct. Here's your scores for this round. Next. No New Year's Day to celebrate. That is the opening line to which of these classic 1980s love song? Is it A, Eternal Flame, B, Faithfully, C, I Just Called to Say I Love You, D, I Want to Know What Love Is? Let's check out how you played at 81%, going with C, I Just Called to Say I Love You. Excellent. Excellent stuff, guys. Well done. Here's question number 14. First letter of your answer. It's a picture question. What is the name of this app? First letter of your answer. %, going with the letter S for Safari, the MacBook version of their browser. Okay, so Safari, that's correct. Question 15, here it is. Peabo Bryson is not a contributing artist on which of these classic love songs? A, Beauty and the Beast, B, If Ever You're in My Arms Again, C, The End of the Road, or D, Tonight I Celebrate My Love. Alright, teams locked in their answers. Look like this. The most popular is C, The End of the Road. Excellent. Here's question 16. The main story of the 1959 classic comedy Some Like It Hot is set in motion by what real life event? Is it A, stock market crash, B, St. Valentine's Day massacre, C, the Hindenburg explosion, or D, the sinking of the Titanic? Okay, let's check it out. 62% going with the stock market crash. The correct answer is B, St. Valentine's Day massacres. Correct. Here's question 17. Which 90s alternative rock band had a hit single in 1983 called Heart-Shaped Box? Is it Bush, Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Soundgarden? Correct answer, 93% of you had it. It is, of course, Nirvana. Here's the score. Question 18 coming your way. Which comedian was Drew Barrymore once married to for 5 months? Is it Dan Cook, Tom Green, David Spade, or Chris D'Elia? 10 seconds. Here's how you played it. 77% going with B, Tom Green. Question 19, ranked as the Billboard's magazine's #1 love song of all time. We've had this question already, I believe. We will pass on to question 20. What color is the character discussed in the film, the 2015 film Inside Out? Is it A, red, B, green, C, blue, or D, pink? 10 seconds. %60 with green. Everyone else 13% going with red, blue and pink. The correct answer is of course B, green is correct. Here's question 21. First letter of your answer. A drink made of whiskey, hot water, lemon and honey is known as a hot what? %, 81%, thereabouts. A hot toddy is correct. 3 teams answering incorrectly here. Here's question 22. Complete the name of this brand. You need to spell it out for us, folks, okay? Spell the whole thing out. What's the name of this brand? Okay, so let's take a look at the results here. Okay, so we also told the computer to accept NORR, as it does say complete the name. Okay, so you can already see the K is there. So either way, KNORR is fine, or if you we also accepted NORR. That is the correct answer. Question 23. First letter of your answer. No income tax, no VAT, is a line from the closing theme to what sitcom? %100 of teams. Only fools and horses. Question 24. First letter of your answer. Which baseball star hit his first professional home run in September 1914? 10 seconds. %93. The letter B for Babe Ruth is correct. Final question. Let's play question 25 in round 3. Here it is. The drinking toast sláinte comes from what language? 10 seconds. Here is the results. 100%. Nice way to finish, guys. It is Gaelic is correct. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this Thursday night's quiz here at 10:10. Okay, good turnout, guys. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at the top 5 performing teams, and then we will show you all of the results on your devices as well as on the live stream. But don't go anywhere. We have the raffle ticket shortly after that. Okay, let's have a look. 5th place scored 51 correct answers out of the 75 with a total score of 4,161 points. They call themselves Dose of the Runs. So well done, 5th place. 4th place scored 53 correct answers. Total score 4,197. They call themselves Click and Collect. So well done, 4th place. For third place, 52, so one less correct answers, but faster on answering those ones that they did answer. With a total score of 4,278 points, it is Quizzy McQuizface for third place this Thursday. Well done. Second place is a team with 61 correct answers out of 75. 5,032 points. It is Big Fact Hunt. Okay, so you got second place this week, guys. Well done to you. First place, 64 correct answers out of the 75. Total score, 5,187 points. First place is Sir Isaac Hunt.